Hi, my name is Kiara Spooner. I am an exercise science student here at North Carolina Wesleyan College. Today I will be discussing behavior change models and theories. I am going to mainly focus on the transtheoretical model, the theory of planned behavior, and the health belief model. The first model that I'm going to discuss is the transtheoretical model. The transtheoretical model is used to assess a person's readiness to act on a behavior. This model is made up of 5 stages. The 5 stages include the pre-contemplation, contemplation, pre-preparation, action, and the maintenance stage. This model was first used to help people who wanted to quit smoking. The first stage of the transtheoretical model is the pre-contemplation stage. The pre-contemplation stage is also known as the I won't or I can't stage. Individuals in this stage are not planning to start a healthy behavior in the next 6 months. An individual may not be aware that they need to make a change. Most individuals in this phase underestimate the pros of changing or overestimates the cons. The next stage of the TTM is the contemplation stage. This stage is also referred to as the I might stage. In this stage, an individual is considering change or planning to start a behavior within the next 6 months. Also in this stage, individuals are weighing both the pros and cons of the behavior. This stage of the TTM is where most people get stuck at. The third stage of the transtheoretical model is the preparation stage. This stage is also known as the I will or I'm starting stage. Individuals in this stage are taking action within the next 30 days. They will start by taking small steps to help them prepare for the behavior. For example, if someone in this stage with exercise, they might take a small step like buying workout clothes or running shoes or even getting a gym membership. The next stage is the action stage, also known as the I am stage. Individuals have changed their behavior within the last 6 months. This stage requires the greatest amount of energy and commitment. The chance of relapse is high during this phase because behavior change is not routine yet. The final stage of the TTM is the maintenance stage, also known as the I have stage. Individuals in this stage have changed their behavior more than 6 months ago. Relapse is less likely, but it can happen. Here's an example of the transtheoretical model. As a person goes through the transtheoretical model, there is a chance for relapse during each stage. The next theory I am going to talk about is the theory of planned behavior. The theory of planned behavior is an individual's intention to perform a behavior is based on their attitudes and behavioral intentions. The components of the theory are attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control. The first component of the theory of planned behavior is attitude. Attitude is an individual's positive or negative evaluation of performing a behavior. Attitudes are influenced by behavioral beliefs. The next component is subjective norms. Subjective norms are perceived social pressures that an individual feels to perform or not perform the behavior. Subjective norms are the social component and are influenced by an individual's belief. The final component of the theory of planned behavior is perceived behavioral control. The perceived behavioral control is the perception of a person's ability to perform behavior. Perceived behavioral control is influenced by an individual's beliefs like control beliefs. Here's an example of the theory of planned behavior model. This model also includes the things that each component is influenced by. The final model that I'm going to discuss is the health belief model. The health belief model is an individual's beliefs about health and health conditions is influenced their readiness to act. Components of this model are perceived susceptibility, perceived severity, perceived benefits, perceived barriers, cues to action, and self-efficacy. The first 5 components of the health belief model are also known as the intention to do a behavior. Perceived susceptibility is the belief that they are susceptible to the condition. The perceived severity is the belief that the condition has serious consequences. Perceived benefits are the belief that taking action reduces their susceptibility to the condition or its severity. And perceived barriers are the beliefs that the cost of taking action are outweighed by the benefits. The last 2 components of the health belief model are also known as behavioral actions. Cue to actions are factors that prompt action. Self-efficacy is an individual's confidence and ability to perform an action. Here's an example of the health belief model. This chart also adds in demographic variables and psychological characteristics. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that this video has been helpful in explaining behavior change models and theories. I especially hope that this video gave you a better understanding of the transtheoretical model, the health belief model, and the theory of planned behavior.